And Shalini Kantayya joins me now. Shalini, great to have you on the show. Before we even talk about the harmful impact of the platform here, let me get your views from what we heard today from the CEO. Are lawmakers, Shalini, justified, you think, in their concern and distrust of the app and the use of data here?
Thanks so much for having me. And absolutely, I think that the U.S. Congress has cause for concern. I don't know of the security issues, but I think what is more important here is a set of standards for health and safety across the tech industry for all social media companies. And I think TikTok is in the crosshairs at the moment because it happens to be the first global social media app to eclipse Silicon Valley that comes from a country that is not democratic. But I think some of the issues that we have around health and safety and even data security are common to all social media platforms.
Let's focus then on the risk that it may pose or poses to children. From what you have seen, Shalini, from what you've documented, what are the concerns? Are there risks here?
I think what is unique to TikTok is that as late as 2020, the New York Times reported that a third of its users were under 14. So TikTok has what many social media companies covet as a prize audience, which is young people. And this is having an impact on their mental health, on their attention, and on their lives. And in this massive uncontrolled experiment, we are unleashing some of the most powerful AI recommendation algorithms in the history of the world on brains that are not fully developed. And we don't know yet what the full health impacts of this is on children.
You called it an experiment, and your final point I found quite intriguing because, you know, I was looking for research, Shalini, here on the impact it would have on children's mental health. I struggled to find anything at all. Why is that? I mean, surely TikTok knows how their product impacts teen. I mean, is it somewhat disappointing, embarrassing that we don't have this research in the first place?
Absolutely. Here in the States, one of the only legislations that we have to protect children was passed in 1988. It was the Child Online Protection Act, or COPA, and it was passed in part because there was so much research that was coming out about the impact of broadcast media on children and the ways in which we need to protect them and pass standards in health and safety from them. And part of what's happening is that we can't get the research from these tech companies. And part of what we know comes from brave whistleblowers like Frances Haugen, who talked about how Instagram had data of how social media was impacting young women and girls specifically, and mental health and body image, and they hid the data for 2 years.
Wow.
And so part of the problem is that we're not getting the data about social media's impacts and real costs on children's mental health.
And this is something that I know parents have been asking for and want more information on. You said recently, I want to bring this graphic up from something that you said. You said when a company like TikTok starts collecting data about a child at age 10, by age 18, that algorithm might know your child better than you know your child. I mean, at the heart of this is the algorithm. But this is a lot of power here, isn't it, Shalini? So talk to us about this algorithm. And what's so different from this to Meta, Instagram, Facebook, and the like?
Well, none of us ever really knows what's in the special sauce of these black box algorithms, whether it be Instagram or Facebook or TikTok. But if you've ever used TikTok, you know that its AI recommendation algorithm is very powerful. And it's taking data from maybe your data searches biometric data. It's taking information about what type of phone you're using, and your IP address, your geolocation. And it is incredibly sensitive information when these recommendation algorithms are unleashed on children. And it's pulling data from children at a very young age. And one of the legal scholars in my film, TikTok Boom, notes that this information, if a company starts collecting this information when a child is 13, by the time a child is an adult, it can know you better than that algorithm can know you better than a parent can know you. And that gives it a really powerful power of suggestion.
Indeed, absolutely fascinating. Shalini, Kantayya, really appreciate you taking the time to speak to us.